All right, here we are again.
Yes, yes.
And I know I say this every week, but we had another good topic.
Oh, we do.
Yes, it's going to be an interesting one. I think we're going to get some comments on this one.
Oh, okay. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yep.
So today's topic is, again, based on something I was watching on YouTube. I was watching a YouTube short. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the show Pop the Balloon. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
It's like a dating show
Yeah, I heard about it.
on on YouTube. It's very interesting where, different guests come on and if you're not interested in someone, you pop the balloon. It's very interesting.
Yes.
So in this particular short that I saw, the topic of Black women's hair came up. And the young man who was trying to get dates with these ladies mentioned, so the host kind of says to you, like, if the person pops a balloon, she asks why did they pop the balloon? And so then the person that's there for the date, she'll ask, okay, were you interested in this person? And they'll say yes or no, and they give the reason why. So his reason why he wasn't interested in her was because he was like, oh, mostly because you have short hair and I like long hair. And then the next thing you know, you hear all these other ladies pop, 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 pop. They all start popping their balloon. Oh. And so, of course, she goes down the line and she asks each lady, okay, why did you pop your balloon? Why did you pop your balloon? So some of the ladies were like, oh, the comment about, you not liking short hair kind of rubbed me the wrong way because, what if I switch it up? What if I, decide one day I'm going to have long hair, one day I'm going to have short hair? I like to switch it up. So, not, you may not like that. But he got to this one particular lady who went straight off on him about making a comment about this girl's hair. Like, went off, like, said, your mama got short hair. You're Black. You shouldn't be talking about Black women's hair. That is just not a reason to not want to talk to somebody. That does not make their personality. Like, she went straight off on him. It was just real wild. So, long story short, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Black hair, Black women's hair specifically. And what's up with that? The short, the long of it. Like, why is that? Why is that a thing? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for this conversation?
I'm ready for it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure. Like she said, this is from the show Pop the Balloon. And I believe we are going to put that link in our description so you can watch it for yourself.
Yes.
And also put the timestamp of where it actually started because I believe this is the second segment of the episode.
Because they do several different segments within the show. Yeah,
so this particular guy was, I believe, the second one.
Yes, he was.
Okay. Now, I told you guys before, I don't watch a lot of TV. I do watch some YouTube shows and stuff like that.
I keep him up to
she keeps me updated. And she always shows me the most popular stuff or the most heated stuff. And this was one of them. So she sent it to me. Okay. So I checked it out. I'm like, what she sent me now? What is this? And I checked it out. And she wanted to know my thoughts. And I said, man, there's a lot to talk about in this one episode. Just in this one segment alone. Not even the whole episode, just this part.
And it was like, how long was it? Maybe like 10 minutes.
Yeah, tops. Yeah. I was like, man, there's so much I could talk about in this. So much to unpack in this one segment. Because there was a lot that happened in that segment. A lot. A lot of unsaid and unspoken, just body language, and you could feel the tension between the guy and the girls. So it was just a lot that happened in that one segment. So yes, I am ready to talk about it.
Okay.
It's a lot to talk about. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know.
Okay, so what were your first thoughts when you watched it? Like your immediate first thoughts? Like, do you think it was warranted, them going off on that person going off on him like that, or just what were your first thoughts when you watched it?
Okay, I'll start from the beginning.
Okay.
Okay. As soon as old boy walked in, he walks in and they ask him his name. His name was Tercy, I believe, which is a weird name in itself. Automatically got pops off the name, off the rip, which I understood. That's a weird name. But it's okay. He has nothing to do with that. But after that, he gets to the first girl. Well, the second thing is he's 39 years old.
Yeah. That's
a little too old for that dating show.
Well, maybe he's just lost all hope and lost all options. I don't know. Maybe, or
That's like the rap game. That's like a young man's turf right there.
Really?
For that show? Yeah, man. You don't. No.
I don't
35 and under. 35 is tops for that show, I believe. That's just me.
That show or just any dating show?
That show for sure.
Okay.
I don't know about any other ones. I haven't seen any other ones.
Okay.
But yeah, that wasn't for him. Outside of that, he got to the first girl, which is what sparked everything. The girl with the short hair. Beautiful lady, nice hair. But she popped the balloon first, number one. She did pop the balloon. So in the man's eyes, which I believe, he was like, okay, it's already a wrap for her. Whatever I say, it don't even matter at this point. Number one. Then the host, Arlette, asked him, is that your type? He said no.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, he said no. That was it. But then she asked him again, what is it? So he had to say something.
Well, that's her job. Her job is to ask. She asks everybody that.
Yeah.
Even like the group before, that's just like her set of questions, I think. I don't think she was trying to be salacious or anything.
I don't think so either.
Okay. I just wanted to make it clear.
But it was just that follow-up question he had to answer on the spot.
So that's just what he chose.
But that may be honestly his preference. I like women with longer hair.
Okay.
And I feel that there's nothing wrong with that. I'd rather you say that up front than tell me later that you like women with longer hair and I'm sitting here with short hair. So what that mean? You gonna break up with me? Like,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I would rather, and I would hope for other women that you would want somebody that's up front with you from the beginning.
Yeah. And she did say that's fair. She did.
Point number. That's the next point. She was fine with it. She said, okay, if that's what you like, that's fine.
Yeah.
The other women.
Yeah.
Oh man, the other women went off on him.
Yeah.
And I will say at the beginning, old boy did say he's a fitness trainer. He's heavy into fitness. So he would like for his woman to value fitness as well. He said that from the beginning before it even started.
He did.
But after that, after the first girl, the second girl came up. I believe she popped her balloon first too. And the host asked him again, is that your type? He said no. with the girl popping the balloon first, again, I felt like his ego was busted a little bit. So he went off again and said, she's not my type. He's looking for a more athletically built woman, which if you see the second girl, she looks athletically built.
Yeah.
She has a nice figure. So it's like, what do you...
He didn't say athletic for her.
What he said?
He said kind of the same thing, you know, the style.
Yeah, he said
That's
overall.
what he said.
Yeah, he did. He said overall style. So I'm like, you can't say about the hair because she had longer hair. And I'm like, you can't really say much about the body type. He just said overall style. I was like, okay, well, all right. Then the third girl came. He ain't like her.
That's when he was talking
That's when he was talking about,
her
body
build,
type.
her body type.
Which, okay, I let that slide. But then the fourth girl, the fifth girl, it's not my type. It's not my type. Bro, what is your type? You just went through 5 different types.
What, you want a bodybuilder? You want her to be swole? Like, is that your idea of athletic type? You want her to be like muscles popping? I don't understand.
But even with him saying that, most of those girls already popped their balloon.
They did.
And the thing that they were saying the most was, I'm not attracted to him. I'm not attracted to him. I'm not attracted to him. So you could almost say to the point that they were pretty much calling him ugly at this point.
No. Attraction has nothing to do with ugliness
But I mean the feeling of it. The feeling of somebody saying...
That's how you would take it if
someone
said,
how I would take it, yes.
Okay.
If you having multiple women telling me, you're unattractive, it's like, dang, bro. Like, it's like 5 of y'all done said the same thing. So that's 5 girls already. Then you get to Miss Thing, number 6. That's when the whole segment takes a big shift, because number 6 takes off on him like no other.
She did.
And she read him from A to Z about that hair comment from the first girl. And did he deserve it? How do you feel about that? Did he deserve it?
Okay. There's nothing wrong with having a preference of long hair. But the way he said it was based on her personality. If you go back to what he said, he was like, you know, based on you having short hair, that's just, you know, I don't think you'll fit my personality. He said something to that effect. He didn't just say preference. He made it seem like her hair was attached to how she was as a person. That's how I took it.
I didn't get that.
I did. It wasn't just like, oh, long hair is my preference. It was kind of like, you know, short hair, that's kind of part of it. He made it seem like, oh, that's a part of your personality. And I'm not into that. That's how it came across to me. It wasn't really based on, it's one thing, oh, I'm not really crazy about men with beards. Or I'm not really crazy with for people with locks. But he just kind of equated it like, you don't got long hair? That's it. Like, that's how it came acrost to me. Wow, and I could be wrong.
Yeah, because I didn't get that at all.
Oh, okay.
Because like I said, it was the way it was presented. Like, the host asked him, is that your type? And he said no. And that was it. But then when she did the follow-up question and said, well, why?
He could have said, she's not the typical person I date.
What is that?
Most of them gave vague answers. Now, if Arlette would have followed up with, well, what's your typical person? Then, okay, but she didn't. But most of them like, oh, no initial attraction. No, they didn't like.
Ooh, no, I just remembered something else.
Okay.
Because she did ask some of the girls, why did you pop your balloon? And they said, oh, I don't like his outfit. He got tight pants on. I heard him clicking when he was walking through the door with those shoes. And
that was petty.
That was?
I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing.
So it don't matter if you say it in an angry tone or if you're smiling with it. You're still saying what you're saying. I don't care
Yeah.
how cute you sound. You're still saying.
I'm like, really? Because outfits can be changed. People's attire style
Yeah,
can be changed. That evolves over
it
time.
does.
That's to
But
me, that's a silly reason not to give a person a chance. I agree with
but
that.
yeah. So he, whether he knew it or not, he opened that door with the hair comment, and then the girls followed up with all of that afterwards. So they was pretty much riding on him the whole time.
Not all of them were.
Not all of them, but you
Yeah.
know, they'll say a little line here and there, like, you know, like I said about the tight pants, the shoes, and all that overall style, and you're a little too old, and like all that
Yeah.
came out. So again, you said you think he deserved number 6 comment.
Probably not to that level. I think number 5 probably explained it a little bit better, just saying, oh, I may switch it up. I may have short hair one day, long hair one day. So that sounds like that may be a problem for you. And he didn't correct her.
He didn't.
But then when he got to what, number 7, she explained even more. And then, but he took the time to kind of like, well, this is what my thought process was. Da, da, da.
He did.
So which made me kind of think, oh, maybe he was feeling number 7.
It could be 2 reasons.
Okay.
Because number 6, like I said, she read him from A to Z. She
For
didn't give
Phil's
him,
baby.
she didn't give him no time to talk.
No room at all.
She
Okay.
just rode on him the whole time that they were engaging each other.
Yeah.
So by that time, they said they words or whatever, and he moved on to number 7. So he didn't get to talk to number 6. So what he did was he talked to number 7, so number 6 can hear his comment or his response, and that's how he was able to get his response out to her and number 6.
He did talk to number 6 a little bit.
He tried to, but she already shut down on what she wanted to talk about. Other thing was, I felt like Miss Thing had her own agenda.
She did.
On the show.
Yeah, she absolutely did.
She shouted out everybody from her mama to her salon to, I'm like, dude.
She did.
Did you come looking for love or you came to get your 30 seconds of shame? I mean, fame. I mean, like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Okay, little shame or fame there. Okay.
Yeah, like that. But yeah, so I think she had her own agenda in the first place. She took that chance, took that time to make sure that she would be known on that show.
Yeah,
and that's what she did.
She's not forgettable at all. You'll remember
not at
her.
all. Not at all.
Remember her for sure.
That is definitely a viral moment in that episode.
Yeah.
So, hey, she got it. She got what she came to get. So, so that's why I felt like, okay, he went on to number 7. He explained himself fully to, let people know what he was doing. Okay. And I don't think he had any ill intention when he made the hair comment. It just came out the wrong way. His delivery was bad.
Yeah.
So, but everything he said did not, I don't think he had any ill intention when he said it.
It's just hard.
Some people are very bad at delivering, Yeah. And that was just that one moment. And like I said, I felt like the whole setup just get smacked down with that second.
I don't think,
She may not have done it on purpose, but it's like you gave it to him and he had to come back with something, and that's the first thing that came out of his mouth. Whether it was right or wrong, that's what he feels inside. So, You
just can't. And also, I don't think he was Black American. Maybe he was Nigerian.
Yeah.
So
that's another
cultural things.
And again, delivery.
Like, you just can't talk about Black women's hair like that.
Yeah. So he don't know. He may not even know that.
I don't want to say it's a sore subject, but it's just there's so many things. It is. That.
It can be. It can be. So he honestly may not have known,
It's true.
And I'm glad he did explain himself to number 7, because that's when I saw it. I saw the first half, and then I stopped watching it because I was at work and I had to, work.
Yeah.
So, but I was thinking about it, and everything that I was thinking, he said it in the second half when he talked to number 7. So I'm like, well, there it is. That's just his preference. And, like he said, if he was actually dating a woman and they decide to switch it up, it'll be fine because they're already dating.
But you wouldn't even give her a chance because she has short hair. I think that's the point. He was like, the hairstyle's fine. I just like long hair. So you wouldn't even give her a glance if she had short hair. That's the way it comes across. Like,
yes, and he said that.
Yeah.
He said, he was like, are we going off of first impressions? Are we doing that? Yes, okay. Whether we're on this show or if we were in the real world, if I saw you and you had short hair and all this stuff, if that's not my preference, I'm probably not going to talk to you. I'm probably not going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to somebody else that I usually like or whatever. So that doesn't mean that if they were somewhat in a setting where they were like talking to each other, like getting to know each other, he may say, oh, I do like this girl. I do like, what she has to offer. But if I was just walking down the street.
Impression.
Yeah, first impression.
All right, I guess so.
But like I said, it's the delivery. It was what he already done said, all the damage he has created before that. So he didn't have a chance to like talk to anybody because everybody was already, nah, I don't like him. They already popping.
But then his body language as well. He didn't face them. He was like sideways the whole time. I know they're on camera and things like that, so you have to get a certain shot and all that kind of stuff. But his body language was not welcoming either. Like he had already, it came across that he was already disinterested in a lot of them. Like in his body language, even before they spoke though, or like his body language just not welcoming because he was already he's just already upset because people pop like.
Well, after the hair pop, I mean, it sounded like pretty much all of them popped at that point. I don't think anybody. Yeah.
Nobody.
So at this point, it's like whatever. You might as well go ahead and ride then.
But even the ladies who didn't even mention anything about the hair, because like the girl that had on the red dress, I think she was like number 3 in the lineup. She didn't say anything about the hair comment. She was like, just initial attraction, not my type or whatever. And so when Arlette asked, is she your type? No. He was already, his body language, the way he was standing, it was already off. Like he just.
Because with all those balloons popping, I believe that his ego was popped too.
There we go.
So
let's be real about that.
He's sitting there like a wounded animal.
Yeah. But you set yourself up for that, for coming on the show. I mean, that's just, you set yourself up.
Yeah. So all the ladies done popped their balloons. So it's like, no, you're not my type. Which, I mean, it could be because like I said, he had a certain type already.
Yeah.
So he was like saying no to everybody, but I was like, you saying no to everybody, bro?
Everybody.
It's all different types of women.
It's okay to say, yeah, I'm initially attracted to her. I thought she da-da-da-da. Because there's been several episodes where people are like, I'm not attracted to XYZ because of this. And the man or the woman was like, yeah, this is someone I would go after. This is someone I would talk to. He didn't do none of that.
No, he didn't. He didn't do that with any woman. I was like, come on, man.
I'm looking for a particular type of woman. Why are you here? This is not the place to find that particular type of woman.
Well, you could. I mean,
you could, but you have no say in who's gonna be in the lineup.
You're right.
So come on.
You're right.
So he wasn't looking for love either. So that's just what.
I think so. I just think his ego was wounded really bad, and he didn't know where to go from there.
Not used to rejection.
Yeah. So all the women pretty much rejected him. So he was like, hey, at this point, whatever. No, none of y'all my type. So get out of here. Basically, they walk away. All them girls let him have it. I was like, dang, that was rough. Whew, that was rough. But yeah, that's how I felt about it. I mean, if it was me, even in that situation with all the girls riding on him like that, I still would have kept my composure and still said some nice things, because
Right.
I did notice when I was watching some other shows and reviews and stuff, like a lot of those girls and guys, they get dates after the show. You know, that's just a good stepping stone. You ain't got to find nobody on the show.
Right. Right.
But you get all those eyes on you, you may get somebody in your DMs, But you ain't gonna get nobody in your DM if you're riding on all the girls like that, talking about they don't look like this and they don't look like that,
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta think about these things, guys. You gotta
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
for sure. Yeah.
So let's talk about that word preference.
Preference.
Yeah. Since that seems to be the theme of the video and why everything went downhill.
Yep.
So how are we influenced by our preferences? Like, what makes you like chicken more than fish? Is it because it's something you've tried and experienced? Like, how do we get to the point where, oh, I like short hair better than long hair on somebody I'm dating, or I want this kind of build instead of that kind of build, Because even in that video when he was saying, oh, I was looking for a more athletic build, some of them ladies looked like they were fit to me.
Yes.
And so, how are we influenced by, what influences our preferences? Or
it could be a lot of things.
okay.
I think it may be a part of past experiences. In his case, I believe it was like based off a lifestyle.
Okay.
So being that he was heavy in fitness, he's probably working out a lot and all that kind of stuff. So he would probably want his spouse or partner to want to work out like he does as well, or at least close to it. So that they're on the same page, they're somewhat eating the same stuff, and it won't be a lot of conflict when it comes to like fitness and working out, because hopefully that other person understands where he's coming from. So I think that was part of it. That was his way of sorting that out.
Okay.
Yeah. So in his mind, he probably thinking about like I'm eating a chicken breast and vegetables, but my spouse want a whole pizza over here, and that's not gonna fly in this household. So I think that's where his mindset was with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think his thing was lifestyle. He wanted both of them to have the same type of lifestyle. So that could be one thing. And yes, preference may be one, like you were saying, like you may want somebody that is clean shaven and not have a full beard, or longer hair or dreads or something like that compared to a bald head. You never know. Never know. I can say for me.
Yes, please speak for yourself.
I will say back in the day, my preference was skinny women. Yeah, slim women,
My.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my thing back in the day when I was coming up.
How'd you get here? How'd you get here?
How'd I get there? How'd I get here?
Cause I ain't never been skinny.
You ain't never been skinny though. All the years I know you, ain't never been skinny. So, but yeah, skinny girls was my thing back in the day. And oh man, one of the homies. I ain't gonna say his name on camera though.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
But you know what I'm talking about though when I say his name. But
you said don't say his name.
I'm not gonna say his name. I'm gonna tell you off camera.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell you off camera. But he pretty much got me where I am today.
And we thank you.
Yes,
God bless.
yes. So I was dating a lot of skinny women back in the day, and then he's like, "Hey man, why you keep dating all these skinny women?" I was like, I don't know. It's just this type of woman prefer or like, that's pretty much what he's like. No, man, stop dating these skinny women. You need to get you a big girl. Get you a big girl. I'm like, what? You need a girl with some meat on her bones. I'm like, what? Okay, man. No, man. I like what I like, But okay, so moving forward, I ran into a bigger woman. She wasn't like bigger and like like that, but she was curvy. And I started talking to her, and yeah, changed my life.
Oh!
Changed my life.
Oh my.
Yeah. We didn't go all the way or anything like that,
Yeah.
but it's just, that. So I was like, okay. I see what you're talking about now, sir. I see what you're talking about.
So what was he talking about?
Huh?
So what was he talking about?
Just, bigger women have more fun, They just,
okay.
they have more fun, and I like to eat, big women like to eat too, that type
So she made sure you were fed.
Yeah, I ate good. I always kept a smile on my face with that, Always had a good time. They seem to be more funnier. I don't understand that, but that's how I saw it. And yeah, changed my life. So then I got on the train. I stopped dating skinny women from that point on.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So big shout out to you, guy. Oh man, but yeah, like I say, preference change, but that's one of them. But like I say, with the guy, you don't know until you try. You don't know until you date.
Yeah.
Other women. So don't base it off of hair. But I think he was kind of thinking about like just walking down the street, and if I saw you, I wouldn't really talk to you.
Gotcha.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
He didn't. It's not really a situation where you can actually get to know a person. You going off a first impression, like you said.
Right. It's not like a Love is Blind situation or anything where you can get to know somebody based on their personality. You do have to kind of go off of first impression.
Yeah, and like one strike you're out almost.
Yeah.
Because it's like real quick.
It is quick. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But yeah, past experiences. Like you say, I may have a type of fish one day, and then I break out in hives. Can't have that fish anymore.
Yeah.
So, like a lot of stuff is based off of past experiences.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. I had a preference growing up too. I wanted the guy I was dating to be like 6 feet and taller.
Short as you is.
I know.
Why is that?
I don't know why. I want to be
short
tall.
women always
I wanted
want
him
tall
to be
guys,
tall and like football player type. I don't know why. That was just.
I think I do, because that's the same reason why I like skinny girls from the beginning was, oh, they're skinny, they're so tiny, I can just pick them up, No.
I want somebody to just wrap me up. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why. It was a preference until, all of them started dogging me out. And, I learned my lesson. And I was like, maybe I just need to broaden my horizons. Give other people a chance, I don't know why. But like you said, life experiences. So,
yes, life experience is a big one.
Yeah.
That's how you get your preference, pretty much, over time.
Yeah, over time. So.
After he said the hair comment, all the girls took off on him. And he got all these negative comments. And number 6 wrote on him from A to Z. So by that time, his ego is shot. And in a lot of relationships, when you're dealing with, don't kill me, guys. When you're dealing with black women, you all have the tendency to like go off and like be very argumentative, and some men cannot handle it. Some men can't tolerate it. Even black men. Some men can't tolerate it, And that is the reason. That is one of the reasons Why some black men go to white women.